Okay, here's a live real-time case study. And here's what I've put together in only 2 weeks. So when you see the scope of everything that I've done, 2 weeks ago I had no payment processor, I had no product. None of this was created, okay? No domains were registered. Nothing. So I'm letting you in. My whole claim was $10,000 in 37 days, and I'm showing you how I do it, okay? So I'm only giving 1,000 people the preview because now I have close to 2,000 more people who are going to come into this system, and they're not going to see all this theory, right? They're going to get a different marketing system. But I've promised to teach the first 1,000 people some special secrets. So that's why you're seeing this live case study in real time. You can track this. You'll see the progress that I'm making. Haven't made a dime yet, okay? I've driven people to some other websites that I've had. They've signed up. And now, if you know anything about internet marketing, you know if I've gotten people to sign up, I've gotten 1,000 people on this list. 2 weeks ago, I didn't have any email list. Now I've got a list of 1,000 people who are fairly impressed with me. Who think, they look at me as an expert in this industry. Do you think 1,000 people are worth some money to me? I'll just let you know. My first website, it took me, and I forget the exact numbers, but it took me about 6 months to get 500 people on my mailing list. I just got 1,000 people in 2 weeks. Now, in those 6 months, I made about $20,000, okay, with 500 people on my list. I have 1,000. It only took me 2 weeks. So watch to see what happens, okay? Pay close attention to what my funnel looks like. Because after May 16th, only people who have been through the whole funnel, who have, signed up for the free thing, and then, they buy the first course, and then they get upsold to the next thing. After May 16th, only those people are going to see what this funnel looks like. I'm giving you a preview of, I'm basically, you'll see, I've created a whole funnel. In 2 weeks, I've got a whole funnel already done. And you'll see the power of this. And the nice thing is I've created a system for you to take advantage of. This is going to help you create your product, get other people to create the product for you. We'll get into that in a moment. But I've created all this whole thing, the rest of this presentation, my funnel that I'm going to share with you, just to give you a preview of what it looks like. You've already gotten this training for free. This training is going to be a paid training, okay? I've created all of this following the system I just taught you. So you already right now know how to do what I'm about to share with you. So it's a real live case study. I'm using myself as an example. So I'll be giving other case studies with my students who are doing this, okay? I'm already starting to work with a few people who are actually starting to do this, okay? But I'm just doing what I just taught you. So if you just do it yourself, you can do this with me, okay? And I've got some really incredible opportunities that only you're going to have. I think you're going to love it. So you now have the master plan, but you can't do this by yourself. There's a lot of things, there's mechanics of all this that, are going to take you some time to figure out. If you want to work 80 hours a week, basically, go to Facebook and try to make as many friends as you can where you initiate the friends. And, you'll be able to build a pretty decent business, but you can't do it by yourself, not if you want to be really successful. If you want to make like a full-time income or become wealthy doing this, you can't do it by yourself. You need to leverage like-minded people, okay? So you got to get people who are on the same page with you, like-minded people who are open to working with you. So they need to be motivated. You don't want people to work with you who, say, yeah, I'll promote your conference, but then, you don't hear from them for a week, right? You want someone who's going to promote it today. Send an email now. Send it to your group now, right? Because if you want to do this in 2 weeks, you want the go-getters, the people who are going to do it. And that's why I'm telling you to do it now. I don't want you to fool around. I don't want you to mess around. I want you to get a result because, to be honest with you, I have semi-selfish motives here, is because it's going to help me. But I'm trying to take all the help me that I can and put it out there so it helps you. So if I can get more people to help me to make my vision bigger, then I can spread it around and give you more opportunity, okay? So that's why I'm doing it. That's the reason for all the hype. I needed to get people's attention. I'm going to teach you how to do, if you want to know how I've done the hype and gone super viral, well, pay attention to my funnel. Okay, they need to be motivated, but their goals must match yours, okay? You want to both be working together for the same goal. Okay, you don't want them to be doing their own agenda, you doing your own agenda, and then you're out there competing for the same resources. You want synergy, cohesion. So you need to be on the same page. The goals must match yours. They need to be educated, okay? So they might have good intentions, they might have the motivation, they might have similar goals, but if they don't know how to do it, it's not going to be as helpful to you, because then you're going to have to spend time teaching them how to do it or doing it for them. And the nice thing about the training that I've provided is I've created a network of people who understand what to do. They're all on the same page. They all want to do the same thing. There's motivation, because I think you'll understand this is motivational, what I've taught, because now you see the opportunity, but you're also educated, because now you all know what to do, because I've taught you what to do. And they need to be open to working with you. Okay, so you might contact group masters who don't know anything about what I've taught, and they might be skeptical, like, I don't know about this person. Well, the nice thing about it is my network, and I'm going to share this network with you. I mentioned an open source entrepreneurial network. Well, this is an entrepreneurial network. I want to birth, thousands of businesses here. I said I'm going to revolutionize the internet marketing industry. A lot of people make that claim, but when you see what I've put together, all the connections that I've made, you'll see how this is going to benefit you. But they need to be open. Anyone who's gone through my education is open to working with you, because hey, we're all here to learn how to work with people. I've taught the 5 people you need to work with. Okay? So everyone's going to be looking for those 5 key people. Everyone's looking for JV deals. And what happens is, as other people that are in niches similar to yours, they're going to be looking for you to promote their thing. You're looking for them to promote your thing. So you're going to interview them. They're going to interview you. And, there's people who are open and receptive to doing that. And I'm basically putting you together. I want to facilitate that relationship, okay? So I'm making it easier for you, because I've done all the background training. I've already convinced people to do this.